Well, it looks like we're live, ladles and jelly spoons. I got a small thing today, so just me and the phone and my iPad and my beer. So I don't have the big set because we're eating today. And we've only got a small table. So here we are at Little Germany. 4 people watching. Okay, so if you can just let me know if you can hear me. And I shall have a look to see if we're online in YouTube. Oof. Okay. Oh yeah, guys. Evening, Tim. Evening. Good. Everybody can hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Mother? I've got my mic on here because there's music on in the show in the bar behind. So, very good. Clear. Good. It is this mic, isn't it? Tap, tap, tap. And I got me old glasses on. I found these. These are the ones I used to use for, what's it called? For computers and stuff. So that's quite good. Let's see if I'm on your videos. It says your videos here. Let's see. It doesn't say we're live. But I trust you. Seeing, okay. This is amazing. I can't even read it now. I tested it today as well with these glasses, and I can't even read them. It's because of the sun, I think. Evening, Stephen. I'll pop you up there. There you go. So let's go in here. StreamYard.com. Enter the broadcast. Let's see if we can do it like this. This is a bit bigger. Allow, mute, stop cam, enter broadcast. Okay, so all the way down. Mike is muted. Peter's in already. I can see you, Peter. I'll just bring you in a second. Just put your thumbs up if you can hear me. Good. Peter can hear me. He's in the back office, or in the backstage, they call it. And he contacted me earlier in the week. He used to live in Costa Adeje, and he enjoyed. We got people from Facebook as well. Lots of Facebook people. Yeah, Peter contacted me earlier this week and said hi. So we did a test for his microphone and everything, and it works quite well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring him on straight away. Today is Guests Day. Guests and information and Q&A. So let's hope I can hear him. So let's stick Peter add to stream. Hello, Peter. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Perfect. Can you hear me twice? Is it like an echo?
No, there's no echo.
Perfect. And there's no echo on you. Let's spread us wide there. There you go. Can you turn your phone sideways like we said the other day? Or is that working?
Yep, that's working.
It didn't work this time.
It's because I've got my phone on I stopped the rotation.
All right, you got to start the rotation again.
Yeah, I need to find it.
Not to worry. Not to worry. Well, I'll take you offline just for a second.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll get Peter back in a minute when he's got his phone sorted out. I'd just like to say thank you to Andrew Horseman. Good evening, Tim, he says. And, of course, we have the lovely... Are you ready for your close-up, Mrs. Dowd? We have the lovely Christina. She's here for a change. She came because I bribed her with spätzle and mushroom sauce, and an Apfelstrudel. So I've got to get a spätzle, mushroom sauce, and Apfelstrudel tonight. Okay. So thank you, Andrew Horseman. He's one of our fantastic guys that supports us every time he's on here. Actually, Andrew, thank you so much. I suppose it's like going to the cinema, isn't it? If everybody put in €3, there'd be 214 people watching. If everybody put in €3, that'd be €600. I could It's been on for ages. YouTube, Gordon, everybody saying hi, Christina. Am I back? I know what happened. I forgot to turn the Wi-Fi off. I'm on the. I was on a Wi-Fi instead of on my stuff, so that's fine. And let's see what this is on. Yeah, this is on Wi-Fi. Very good, very good. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. That's my what's it called? Faulty Towers moment for today, hopefully. So I'm going to bring. Oh, Peter's gone out. We lost Peter. Peter, if you're watching on another thing, come back in, and we'll sort you out. Or maybe the whole thing went down. I don't know. Buffering like mad, yeah. Back better. Okay, good. Gone away. Whoppy Tim. Yeah, that was my Faulty Towers. Derek Walker, thank you so much for the donation there. We really do enjoy you guys watching, and it's nice when you do something that's yeah helps us out. Thank you very much. Lost you, Tim. Been a while. From the beginning. It's been a bit weird from the beginning. Yeah, what happened was I forgot to turn my Wi-Fi off on the phone, and then it connects to all the Wi-Fi's that I usually connect to, which is good for surfing, but no good for streaming. So now I'm on the high-speed stream on my SIM, and I've got the other one on Data DAS, which is the iPad, which is what I'm controlling it all with. So I can let me just show you what I'm doing here. So this is the controller, and this is the iPhone. So what I could do actually is turn that around for you to have a look at Chris. There she is. Hello. And you can see the restaurant next door is closed, so there's not enough people for him to open the Romantica. Nice fish restaurant owned by the Chinese, so there's a Chinese menu as well. But I'll take this second camera off. You don't want to see me twice, do you? Okay, there are new. Good evening. We're here now. Okay, Bob. Alan Stewart's good. Richard Simmons, I'm back. Peter's coming back in. That's good. David Best, thank you very much for the donation. Sue Long, saying hi. And Paul Siat says evening both. I've got a new thing here as well. The banner, I've got a new theme. This is the default theme, which shows the picture and evening both. This is the minimal theme. This is the bubble, and this is the block. So I think I like the default better because it's bigger writing, isn't it? It is bigger writing. Yeah, it is, yeah. Okay, so we'll keep with that one. Go back to the comments. And Joanne Finn says, good evening from cold, wet Mayo. We're happy and healthy. Hopefully see you next year. County Mayo, there you go. Peter Porter, anything been done in the Merlin yet? Yes, it's really online now. Basically what's happening is they're ripping it to shreds and they're sanitizing it, and they're going to turn it into a 4-star hotel, so that's a good news. Gabby, thank you so much. My daughter has Downs in Tenerife, okay. Disabled, had our first jabs today. Perfect, you got your jabs today, good. I was saying, I was looking online and we're on track. Most of the vaccines that are here are already here. I'm going to bring Peter on now. I think he sorted everything out. Thank you for everybody. I'm going to, that's freaky seeing myself, says Paul, being displayed on the TV. We'll leave Paul up then, shall we? And Andrew says, hi, Tim and Christina, hope you're well from cold Birmingham. Okay, I'm going to stop watching the things now and concentrate on my guest. I'm going to bring Peter on. Thumbs up if you can hear me, Peter. Can you hear me? Okay. And here we go.
Hello.
Hi. I'm going to turn my volume up here so I can hear you. There you go.
Well,
Is the we got 236 people watching. Peter used to live in Kayosavaki, left in about over 15 years ago, was it?
we left in the 31st of November 2009.
The 34th of November 2009. That's a long time ago. That's a long time ago. So, what were your recollections of? Have I got an echo now?
No.
Okay, good. What are the recollections of Kayosavaki for you then?
Well, obviously, looking at the YouTube videos that are online today, it's completely different to how it was. Well, I think 10, 11
Yeah,
years ago.
10, 11 years ago. Yeah.
Yes, it's crazy. And what's happened?
So what was it when about 10, 11 years ago? Well, I mean, you were here before then, right? Were here as a child.
Yes, I was. I grew up in obviously. I grew up in Tenerife. I came to Tenerife when I was about 3 years old and left when I was 19.
And so Kayosavaki, when you first got to Kayosavaki, wasn't like it is today, no?
No, perfect example would be the beach. The beach was never the way it is today. There was never the beach or the restaurant. It was all just sand and rocks. The road going up to the main strip of Telezavaki, that wasn't concrete. That was a see-through green railing that was going all the way down.
And the buildings obviously all the buildings weren't here. How many buildings were in Kayosavaki then?
Well, the down by where the car park is, that wasn't even constructed yet. That was all just dirt land with four massive boulders
Yeah.
uh, acting as bollards.
So you couldn't park there, or you couldn't drive
No,
into the sea.
unfortunately, no.
Were you in Kayosavaki all the time, or did you live somewhere else in Tenerife?
So from oh blimey, we stayed in Kalizavaki till 2004, 2005. Then we moved to Playa Paraiso.
Okay, so it was in the area, right? Still in the
Yes,
area.
I'm still in the uh, close area. And yeah, it was the reason we moved out of moved out of Kalizavaki to Playa Paraiso was in 2002. There was a massive tidal wave that hit our apartment, and at the time, obviously, myself, my brother, my mother, and my father were inside and got hit by the tidal wave.
So that's basically down here. Let me just put me big. That's behind me here, El Delfin. This is the Barandas.
Yes, our apartment was literally underneath the sunbathing area where the sun was.
Right. So at the Atlantic Holiday Company,
Yes.
where the swimming pool was, your apartment was underneath, and the tidal wave came in and washed your apartment away, or what happened there?
So the balcony was destroyed. Um, but it wasn't just our apartment. It was obviously it was two doors down that had it worse. They had a balcony taken away, and then half the living room was swept away as well.
Oh my gosh! Nobody was injured, though, no?
Not that I know of.
Oh, okay, okay. We're getting loads of comments coming in. A lot of them are on about saying, okay, don't know if Tim. Look, it sounds really tinny. Am I sounding tinny or is Peter sounding tinny?
You don't sound tinny to me.
Okay, the sound is terrible. Lisa Crane says the sound's terrible.
Oh dear.
The sound's not right at all, Tim, said Sue Long. Hi, watching on the exercise bike again. fit for my operation, February the 9th. Poe and Dicky. Tim, can't see the comments. I can't see the comments. And then there's some small writing. Peter's fine. Oh, it's mine. I don't know what I've done wrong then.
You sound okay to me.
Really? Yeah, because we're live, you see. So this is going out over another thing. So, let me see if I can fix my microphone.
Okay.
Oh, Stephen Henderson says it's fine. So I think it's just a few people that are seeing it as tinny. Peter's okay. Everybody's saying that either one of us is tinny or the other one's tinny. It could be a mixture of things. Yeah. So where were we? Oh yeah, Playa Paraíso you moved to, but that was just like a spit away. But they didn't have the Hard Rock Hotel then, did they?
No, they didn't. That wasn't even in construction when I left Tenerife. So, from what I remember from Valparaiso was that the arcade area isn't the same as what it is now. Obviously now it's a lot more emptier than what it was. When I was there, there
Okay.
was a lot of pool tables and air hockey machines, and there was a lot of like 80s style game machines. I don't know what it's called.
Gaming machines like arcade games,
Yeah, so like like
Space
your
Invaders and stuff like that.
yeah, so Pac-Man, Street Fighter, all that kind of stuff.
Okay, cool. And so when are you thinking of coming over again?
I'm hoping and praying that it will be this year. If
Okay.
not, definitely next year.
Do you want to give anybody a shout out?
I know that my brother is most likely watching. I told him not to because of the internet. I was with his name is Cresswell. I'd like to give a shout to the owner of Cozy Cafe.
The owner of the Cozy Cafe?
Yes, because he was my at the time father figure.
Is that Dave, is it?
David Hicks, yes.
Okay, so shout out to Dave from the Cozy Cafe and your brother Cresswell. And Peter,
Yes.
anything else you want to tell us before I kick you out of the room?
Not really. I just Tenerife is like the hope I never got to say goodbye to. Really.
Oh, what a shame. But I hope that we're giving you some sights and sounds of Tenerife and news and stuff, and you get
Yeah.
value from it.
Yes. All the videos that you post, even the drive around ones, mean so much because I remember I pretty much know Tenerife up the back of my hand, even though it's changed over the years.
Right. I've got to drive around dropping tomorrow around about lunchtime, maybe in the afternoon, depending on if I can get the ending finished or not. And that should be out on my channel, about 12 o'clock. And it is La Harina to Oro de las Rosas in Puerto Santiago and La Harina. So that should be quite nice.
Fantastic.
Okay, Peter, thanks for coming on today and giving us your story about old times in Cayo Savaki and Playa Paraíso. And
Thank you very
we'll
much
see
for
you
having me.
soon. Yeah, come on
Thank you.
anytime you like.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Peter. See you.
Goodbye. Bye.
Okay, that was Peter from old Cayo Savaki and Playa Paraíso. The sun's just about to go down. It's just come out from the side of the Atlantic Holiday Company, and they'd be really, really nice. It'd be really nice. So I'm going to have a quick look at the comments. In the meantime, Ian's on side. Peter needs earbuds or headphones. Could be. Is my sound better now? That's a good question. Lol tree. I can hear a group of kids now. A cat. Oh dear. Elaine says a butchie. You're all writing stuff, thinking I'm not reading it, aren't you? I read them all afterwards, you know. I read them all afterwards, you know. Sounding on his side, not yours. Okay. Ray Beckett. Aye, we're all kettled. Evening tree. Tony Such. Hi, Tony. Where are you now, Tim? I'm in Little Germany, which is this lovely restaurant on the bottom road in Cayo La Lava. Cayo La Lava, if you come down in Cayo Savaki, Then it's right at the end where the that film I did where I was like 6 times. If you haven't seen that, go and have a look at that one. I think it's about 2 or 3 videos ago, called Sunset in Costa Adeje, and I end up being on screen 6 times, chasing round after myself. So that'd be quite good. And if you turn left there, then it's just on this thing here. So you probably can't see it now because that won't give you a. The sun's right in the lens, so you can't see it anyway. So it's like all you can see is shadows over there. Okay. Music maker, thank you very, very much. I have a family living around the Onasueno area. Okay. Tell them to come down. This is Kirsten. Kirsten actually asked me or told me that a couple of young people came in yesterday and they said they came here because of what I said, that Little Germany's a great place. And they were a bit disappointed that I wasn't there because I usually nip in for a quick one on Thursday. But I promised Christina that I was going, I'd take her today and buy her some food. And so I didn't come yesterday. But if you're watching, the young couple that was in Little Germany yesterday, I will be here next Thursday if you want to come round. You're doing, I believe that you're working on the island for a while, so toy, 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 as I say. Ian saying my sound's okay, that's pretty cool. Bob saying, Bob, Craig, and all but chat, including Tim, hi all. Simon Ferrant, I'm glad you're on. It's all okay. Talking about Simon, here we go. We got some banner here that I've written. I usually forget a load of stuff and I have me put it in all my notes and everything, and then I can't look at my notes because I'm using the phone. So what I decided today is to put all my notes in banners. So now I can say something like, fellow Balkanista Simon Farrant has an up-and-coming YouTube channel with some cycle-arounds of his own in the south of England. A link in the description. Now, there isn't a link in the description because I haven't put the link there yet, but I will when I get home. I promise, Simon. So come back, watch it again. I'll put a link in the description, and I'll even link you up here. So you'll be one of those things that come out here. We've been on now 22 minutes. So if you're watching this on catch up and you've just seen Simon's link up here, then whilst you nip over and see Simon, Google might show you an advert, and that helps us run the channel. So here's the advert. Now, because it's live, it didn't work now, obviously, so that's pretty cool. So Simon may come on as a guest at some point, but at the moment in time, he doesn't want to come on the thing, which I don't blame him because I'm ruthless in my interview technique, as you saw with Peter. Peter, I hope you were okay with my interview technique there. I'm going to take this thing out in case somebody else comes in. There's one guy I've been trying to come in for ages, and he keeps putting comments on the thing to say that he's not coming in anymore. And I've just missed him, because I've got to look down because this one doesn't tell me. Okay, where are we now? Oh, we got Simon who done that tree. Eric Roberts says, hi from Pwllheli, Tim. Diolch. Thanks for all your streams and vlogs. Eric Roberts, you're very, very welcome. I used to live in Pwllheli, which, for those of you who don't know, is a little village or town, in fact, on the south coast of the Llŷn Peninsula in North Wales, about 20 kilometres or 20 miles from Carnarvon. And I used to live there a long time ago. And I still follow along on a couple of the old Facebook groups. So thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in, Eric. That Tenerife vlogcast. I think this guy's name's Dick. I know his dog's Rollo, but it's Dick or Mick or something like that. And he's doing a live tomorrow at 2 o'clock. It's Rick, actually. I know it's Rick. Okay. I know it's Rick. He's doing a live tomorrow. I don't know where from, but he's doing it with the Crackmaster and Data Das. And he didn't invite me. But I don't have time anyway, because I've got to do the drive around editing. But no, he's got an upcoming YouTube channel as well, that Data Vlogcast. Let's see if we can get into 1,000 subscribers by the end of the live tomorrow. Okay? I think he's got about 350 right now. Correct me if I'm wrong, Rick. And nip on and see. He does some walkarounds in the south there. I think he's based somewhere on the Gulf or that way. So he concentrates a bit on, or from what I've seen, down there. But I have also seen him in Los Cristianos. Not seen him up this end yet, but hoping to meet him one day. We'll have to stop and have a coffee or something. And maybe Monday when I do try and put my pants on. I'll tell you where I'm going, and if you fancy, you can nip over and say hello. Okay, and we got Honeybee Louise. Hi, Honeybee. Saying hi, Tree. Paul Max online. Your sound's okay. Thank you very much. Gordon Squire, hello. Christine Willoughby, great to see you and Christina in the sunshine. Would normally be there this time of year. Is Christina in the sunshine?
Hello. With sunglasses.
With sunglasses, yeah. She normally has her own camera and her own microphone, but she says no, she's getting bladdered tonight, so she doesn't want to be on film. With her fizzy water.
I didn't say that at all. Don't believe
Hope
it.
you're well. Oh, Fiona saying hi from Facebook. Hi, Fiona. Tree surgeon. Okay, John Pollitt says, your mic is picking up the other people around the bar. Yeah, it's not a directional mic, I'm afraid. It's an omnidirectional mic. What I'll do, can I put it inside my shirt, do you think? Yeah. I'll leave it like that. Yeah, I don't have the mixing desk for me today. Normally I've got the directional mic, but if I just put the normal mic on, then it just picks up everything. But this isn't too bad. Hi Tim, hope you're well. Yoda. Well, I am. Did I miss somebody there? Oh, I did. Good evening. Hope you and Christina are well. Fingers crossed. See you in April. Failing that September. April, a little bit dodgy, but September, I'm saying June. I'm saying June, but you never know. You never know. September should be okay. We should be 70% vaccinated by then, which is good. Thank you very much for the contribution, Lee. And we got Bob Denise. Please say happy 38th wedding anniversary to Steve. Love, Denise. Happy wedding anniversary to Steve. Love, Denise. And also love from us too.
Happy wedding anniversary.
There she is. Oh, where are we now? Happy. My God, I've missed a load. Tree surgeon, Lee, Denise. Oh, there we are. Then Peter Porter. How long have you been doing blogs in Little Germany? Actually, it's not set that I do them here. It's not totally set, but on a Friday, if I don't want to drive and I fancy a beer, then I'll walk down to Little Germany. And it's not usually this loud on this early, but I hope I'm not disturbing anybody else. Put it that way. But I usually come on a Friday if I'm coming. Freaky Friday, Little Germany. Honeybee Louise. Oops. I nearly blocked you there, Tony. Have a drink. Am I doing such a great job? Thank you very, very much, Tony. Thank you. Christina, I've got to have a drink on Tony. So I need another beer.
You would have had one anyway.
She says I would have had one anyway. Paul Mac, I need a bit of a laugh. Could you tell one of your jokes? One of my favourite jokes was actually ruined by the Crackmaster because he told it on his stream, so I can't say it now in case he thinks I'm copying him. Do we have any jokes? What's your favourite joke? Well, that's what you do when you ask Christina. She just looks at you sort of with blank eyes. She's thinking. I'll think of a joke and I'll tell you a joke. Peter Porter, my old days when I was a child, Butlins in Pickelly, maybe. Bob Barra says, my aunt lived in Llithfine. Oh, I used to deliver to Llithfine. I used to work for Cavendish Woodhouse in the early days as a furniture salesman. Got holidays booked for 12 months, great savings bank. When money comes back in, that's it, true. They're coming to my house all the way from Golfdale, sir. Want to come over? You can. Kayo in person. 450 subscribers now. Cool. Cool. I'd like to thank all those people that have donated anonymously on PayPal. If you want to do that, you can go to timothydowd.com and press the sponsor button. Well, it's just as how to sponsor the channel. Thank you for all those people. And I really do want to shout your names out, but I assume that if you do it through the back door, then you don't want to be named. But we do really appreciate all you guys. In fact, we get 100% of what you send us on PayPal, whereas Google takes a little bit on here. But that's okay because it's a great platform. They're letting us see this for free. They're letting us do all this for free. So they've got to earn a little bit of money, haven't they? Okay, Mark Murphy says, Little Germany looks quite busy today. That's good. It is good, actually. I mean, it's been quite well. It's ticking over quite well. They're closed on Mondays, but they're open every other day. And Sunday, they actually open for Sunday lunch. They don't do a traditional English Sunday lunch, but they do a great, last Sunday they did a great a roast pork. But typically Sunday is schnitzel day. And they do like pork or veal schnitzel breaded with chips as a special price. I think it's €9 or something. Don't hold me to that. But if you come in and say that Tim sent you, you never know. You might get a little schnapps for nothing. I'll talk to him. Simon is saying, thanks, Tim, for the shout out. No problem, my friend. Talking about shout outs, I've got some more to do. Oh, let me just go through here. Ian saying hi to Christina. Reads from Leeds. I'm like that tree. Okay. Looks lovely, says Tina. Tricia, hi, Tim from Edinburgh. Stephen Williams, here we go. No holiday again for us from Tenerife, Steve. Oh, and Sandra from Kidderminster, Worcester, 39th in February. Hope you would. You know, I know you guys, you love this place, you really do, and you always help us out there, and you always comment and always watching the vlogs, and I really do feel for you guys that can't get over. And are you actually with each other at the moment? Because I know the last time I saw one of your vlogs, you were apart, you were stuck apart by the last lockdown. So we'll see. Sandy says Cavendish Woodhouse in Bangor. I was actually the manager of Cavendish Woodhouse in Bangor, but I started working Carnarvon, and then I was the manager of Holyhead for about 2 weeks until I said it's too far to drive every day. So they gave me Bangor instead, which is 30 miles. Still an ox tour, as they say in Germany. So yeah, but I think I left there when Cavendish got taken over by Times, I got made redundant. I got 1,200 quid redundancy. I was bladdered for a week. Okay. Oops, I've lost it all. Reeves from Leeds says, the only thing to look forward to is the shopping expedition once a week. Tony Schutz says, if we said Tim sent us, it could be €10. She'll never put money on just because of me. She'll never put money on because of me. I can't guarantee you she'll take it off, but she'll never put it on. Peter Porter says, stayed in Kyle twice, think it was the Blue Sea close to Merlin. Yeah, that's just been refurbished, actually. Blue Sea is the top one, which is the Kyle Garden, and that's just been refurbished. I know the pool area has. And then further down, we've got the Kyle Tropical Park. That's like a timeshare type thing. That's right opposite Merlin. But Merlin is being sanitised as we speak. We've also got the Pearly Grey in the corner behind Christina. So what happened there? There you go. So if you can, right behind Christina here, here is the Pearly Grey. And the Pearly Grey is a holiday centre and also a club. So you can actually buy there. You can buy an apartment there, like a timeshare apartment. And it's really, really good. That has also just been refurbished. And that is the creme de la creme, in fact. But if you call them up and say you want to come and have a look, then they might do you a deal as long as you promise to have a look at their system. So that might be something. If you fancy a sneaky week when everything's over. I do believe that until, when is it? Oh, God. We'll have a look in a minute. It's okay. Can we get some more thumbs up, guys? Thank you very much for the thumbs up. Flying Trucker says, what can go up a drain pipe down but not a drain pipe up? Umbrella. I remember that one. I went to me, I've said this before, I've told this joke before, but I'll tell it again because it's funny. I went to my granddad's, taking his dog for a walk And he said, don't forget poo bags. I said, okay, come on, Gran. That's one of my favourite jokes. So here we go. So what we're going to do, COVID without the music. For DM, I'm going to put the COVID thing. COVID. So actually, we got good news today, so don't worry. Good news is on the 27th, we had 8,000, just over 8,000 people in the Canaries active, and Tenerife 3,757, Arona 193, Adeje 133, Granadilla de Abona 195, and the 7-day average was 45.4. And wait for it, today at 2 o'clock, the Canary Islands total was under 8,000, 7,958. Tenerife down at 33.16, Arona 185, Adeje 129, and Granadilla de Abona 186, with the 7-day average of 43.1. Everything's down today. I'll take that one off, but I'll leave that one on. So COVID is getting better here. It's obviously rife in Gran Canaria and Fuerteventura. They're still on the level 3 alert. We're still on level 2. In fact, I think Fuerteventura went to one more. There isn't a level 4, but they've put extra measures in place, so it's like a level 4. So that's really hard there for them. But we've been through it, so they need to go through it. They need to go through it. And hi, Tom Herdman. Thank you very, very much for the donation. I'm coming to you. Your banner's next, in fact. Your banner is next. Yeah, so the COVID has been quite good. What we're going to concentrate now is on the vaccines. And let's see if I've got one for that. Yep. So the test centre at TFS for people leaving the country. So what they've decided to do is to make it easier for people to get tests when they're going home. Is they're going to have test centres set up in the airports, and TFS Tenerife South is one of them. So that means that you can use that to get your quick test to see if you can fly for when you go home. So that's a good thing, not to be misused by people who arrive and say they don't have a test and then try and get tested there. That's important. That's important. What else we got? Project Theory's not dead. There's nothing to do with COVID, but basically the Canary News reported today that they were going to Brits now have to be what they call it, investigated by the Ministry of Defence if they want to buy a property. And it is true that non-EU residents or non-EU citizens that want to buy property in Spain, if they are not covered by a blanket petition that it's okay for you to be here. So if you're buying a property or land in Spain, in the Canary Islands, because it's a typical what's the word? It's a point where troops could go to everywhere. So like a drop-off point in times of war. Then you need to get a background check. So if you're going to buy a load of spare ground up in the hills overlooking whatever, then you may have to get a Ministry of Defence thing. But that's always been like that, apart from EU citizens, because we're looking after you all that. So, but the Canary Weekly decided that they were going to report that you're going to get investigated if you want to buy a property in Spain. So it's total clickbait, but it's worth a read because they do actually get to the right stuff at the end. So you can't say that they're telling lies. It's just for you to click on the thing and watch all the adverts. They come up with some weird and wonderful headlines. Talking about weird and wonderful headlines, there's also the question about what happens to the people who arrive on canoes and boats. And people have been complaining, they're all being put up in a 4-star hotel and I can't have another day. And all that, you see. Nothing against people that talk like that, but basically there are certain people that don't like the fact that people come over and they get looked after and put into 4-star hotels. And for that reason, or not for that reason, but for the reason they were put in 4-star hotels, because there wasn't enough infrastructure in place to be able to look after them. So what they've done now, they've finished a new camp in Las Raíces, which is the Roots, which is up in between Santa Cruz, La Laguna, and La Esperanza. There's a place there, it's like up in the hills basically, and there's a camp there for 2,000 migrants, so that they can be safely housed there until their petition has been read, to see whether they get asylum or whether they get sent back. Okay, so we've done the Rises, we've done that, we've done the latest COVID figures, Project Fear, we've done the Simon Farrant, and now, Tom, if you're still online, our friend Tom Herdman has been contacted by the Mail. Now, I read it, this is a clickbait as well, because it isn't the Daily Mail, it's the Evening Mail in Barrow, and for an interview, and he has fans in the USA who used to live in Barrow, so expatriates as they call themselves, who used to live in Barrow, on his walkarounds and now international. So well done to Tom Herdman. And if you can also nip over to his channel and give him some love, subscribe to his channel, or say hello, give a few thumbs up on one of his videos, then that'll be nice. And he'll be able to progress to the next level. But I'm sure he's now an international vlogger, a superstar, and he's going to be doing great. So, Tom, well done, my friend. Wenda, well done. And one more shout out that's nothing to do with COVID, so I'm going to take the COVID off. This is from Jade. And Jade says, hi, Tim. And Christina, can you please say a big hello to my mum, Anne Wise, my stepdad, Dave Wise, and my brother, Jake, and my uncle, Paul Richardson. So we're going to say hi to those guys. Hi.
Hey, I forgot the names.
Forgot the names already. I'll say them again. It's Anne, Dave, Lane, and Paul Richardson. Or Anne, Dave, Lane, and then Uncle Paul Richardson. From Jade. Okay, Jade? Okay. So, that was all my things for today. We've got 41 minutes, which isn't a lot really, so I'm going to have a look at some of the comments there. Okay, I've got 34 comments while I was reading all that. So I'm going to go backwards. So you're lucky if you just commented. Lisa Crane says, Neil, no one can answer that. Well, that's it. We'll hope we find out what Neil said. And I hope I can answer it. 2 fleas won the lottery. First thing he splashed out on was the dog in Tenerife for holiday home. If I got to read out all the jokes. Well done, Tom, says Scotsman in Tenerife. Elaine says, thanks, Ali. It's not going to make sense if I go backwards, is it? I always watch the adverts. It generates a small fee for the people doing the work. Thank you very much, Claire. Thank you. Peter Porter says, as much as we can all, we wait to see we come back and miss the peace and quiet. Peace and quiet. It's like Grand Central Station here today. Tim has mentioned Tommy Lane. Tree surgeon, all in chat, keep fit, home without going out to work, honestly. Flying Trucker says, an umbrella, yay! Michelle Neundorfer says, hi Tim, Gussie Christinely. Have you ever been in the restaurant El Delfin across the road? What do you think of it? Must treat. If you can imagine Christina getting down to El Delfin, then that will be rather quick. But getting up is impossible. So I have been down there, but we've never eaten there. We've never. Did I take you down to that one where it's down all the steps one day, and then push you all the way back up? I don't know. I don't think I did. But with a wheelchair, it's totally inaccessible, and inside it's inaccessible, and there's no loo. So it's a great restaurant. It's right on the edge of the cliff, in the cliff, in fact, and you look straight out at the Atlantic, and there's nothing till Florida, Mexico, and Brazil. And so it's a great restaurant, but unfortunately not really wheelchair friendly. Peter says, bet in a way, nice without tourists. I like the tourists. I think it makes certain places. There's certain places I can't go to now because they're empty, empty of tourists. Tom, yep, I saw that. Thank you very much. I hope I said thank you. I'll have to look back. Thank you, Tom, for your super donation. Denise Pearson says, when you and Christina estimate you will get the vaccine, we're not even thinking about it because we keep ourselves to ourselves, so it's not really a problem for us. And but we are on the list because the next wave of people are people with disabilities and people with disabilities, that's correct. And Christina's classed as 99% disabled. So I don't know where the 1%, where's the 1%, She has no idea either. Probably a little finger. Anyway, so she's the 1%. And,
That's my ideas.
oh, your ideas are the 1%. They're not disabled.
No,
Okay. Her ideas are not disabled. Do you want to order your food? So it comes at 7? Or have you already ordered? Are you okay? You got a drink? Drink quick. Get me a second beer.
you get that with the food.
Huh?
You get that with the food.
I get my second beer with the food.
Yeah.
Isn't it fattening? I am totally lost where I am. Oh, Denise Pearson, wasn't it? Reese from Leeds. Hi, Tim. A dream of the day when I walk down the aisle and hear those magical words. This is your captain speaking. Somebody sent me that today. Was that you? Elaine says, Tree, I hope you're in the garden for fresh air. DM. Great news on the 7-day average. Yes, it was. And I hope I put the thing round so you can... Oh, no, you've already watched it now, so you don't need it. Cool, dude. Great news. Okay, so we're up to there now. I'm going to rush back down to the bottom and say how much we all wait to get back. Miss the peace and quiet. Oh, we've done that one. I always watch the adverts. We've done that one. The 2 fleas we got. Vince Rolls. Hey, Vince. How's it going? Shame you can't get over. My Welsh friend. Drummer. Who do you used to drum for? Who famous? You used to drum for someone famous, didn't you? Loads of people. What are you ordering, Tim? Oh, I just missed that one. There we go. What are you ordering, Tim? Well, Chris knows what she's having. What are you having? Got a mouthful of water now. Spätzle, which is like, if you imagine baking pasta dough before you put it in the machine, and instead of putting it through a machine and making spaghetti, you have to put it in, you grate it with a big cheese grater, and then it grates, goes into boiling salted water, and then it comes up as fluffy pasta. And she's having mushroom sauce on top of that, and
no meat because of my dream.
And no meat because she had a dream last night where there was this, I don't know, in Germany in the Oktoberfest, you see these tents where they grill a whole ox. So there's a big frame and the ox is put on the frame and then it's like barbecued all day. And then they cut big pieces off it and serve it up to the people with beer. And it looks really great and it tastes fantastic. But Christine had a dream that this ox was half done and still alive and screaming. So she's just not going to eat meat now. So actually, it's going to be good for my diet. Be good for my diet because I'm starting a diet on Monday and an exercise regimen. So it's going to be good for my diet because we're going to do more vegetarian stuff, low-calorie vegetarian stuff. And then on the mornings, I'll just have egg, bacon, sauce, tomato, beans, fried bread, and a cup of tea. Tim says, when you and Christina were in Germany, did you ever go to King Ludwig's Palace in Linderhof? And also, what did you think? Yeah, we went to Neuschwanstein, which is the fairy tale castle. And we went to Linderhof. And where else did we go? Couple of places down there. We did a lot of castles, didn't we? In Herrn Chiemsee, yeah, which is the copy of Versailles, on the middle of an island in a lake, the Chiemsee Lake. That's really nice. If you're ever over there, it's a lovely part of the country. Southern Bavaria, lovely part of the country. Stay in the Hilton, City Hilton in Munich, and do all your excursions from there. Obviously, when everything's over. So I do apologise. I'm missing a few of these questions, and there are people shouting all over the place. So I hope you can hear me. I'm going to get this a bit closer to my screen. Is that better? Yeah, I'm in a place where there's loads of people, which is good. We were here first, though. No good, Tim. It means you'll have to eat all the meat. Exactly. All the meat that I've got. And Jeanette Bingham says, did you hear about the carrot that died? There was a big turnip at the funeral. Elbow cough. A big... Okay. A special branch. So, Gordon, you're the last guy I'm going to read out today. Anybody comments after Gordon? I do apologize. I will read it later. We are going to order our food now. We're going to make sure that all these other people are not annoyed by me talking, but with all the other people that are hanging on around there. And it's amazing, isn't it? I did say that I wasn't going to read anybody's comment out after Gordon, but I lied because Graham has just said, have a beer and a water on me, and thanks again for this week's vlog. You really appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. And for all those people that donated anonymously in PayPal, it keeps popping up in the corner here. And we wish you all well. We wish that you can come to Tenerife as soon as possible, but it is also in your hands. So the UK has to get to a certain level before the EU is going to allow free movement again. Well, not free movement, but you know what I mean. And so let's all band together. Let's wash our hands, wear the masks, do all the other stuff, and we're going to see you in the next one. So I'm going to go over to Christina now to say goodbye. There's no music today, I'm afraid, because I don't have my mixing desk with me. But I hope. Oh, I just dropped something on the floor. I don't know what it is. And here's Christina to say goodbye. Bye. Let's do this. Bye, everybody, and thank you very much. We'll see you in the next one. Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5:55. Bye. Ja, so mega Schnitzelbrötchen in Deutschland nicht.